Hello, I'm Damien Ryo, and we are continuing playing Gore Screaming Show. Today I was like, I should do a makeup inspired by Yuka. And I genuinely mean like just inspired, like this is not a cosplay because my goodness, this is not it. But yeah, I think like her hair is just tinted purple. It's supposed to be probably white, so I chose a white wig. I'm not tinting this, like I could tint it, but I'm not tinting this. This wig has gone through the ringer and I don't want to put it through more. But yeah, this like bullshit that she has, I could not figure out for the life of me. Like it just doesn't go anywhere. Like when you look at her picture, like her hair, she takes a strand of hair from the back and puts it into the front, but there's no indication like where it's going. Like it's just an endless loop. And I was trying with this wig to do the same, like put it under a strand of hair, but this wig is so cheap, I could not do it for the love of God. And also all of the ribbons I had were too thick for this hair or to look remotely okay, which I had in red, and I was not going to, you know, hop off to a local shop to buy red ribbons right now because all of them are closed because yes, it's Sunday. So yeah, I just took a basic ass ribbon I found and was like good enough. Also this cape, I actually did it for me to wear casually. I only have one button done, but there's like another one that's over here, and this cape is actually supposed to be like kind of long, but I put it back because Yuka has only like one button done basically, so yeah, I've just left the buttons undone and I hope it's not that obvious. Because this actually has like a cape and it's blue on the inside. But yeah, when I look like this, it's when I'm like this, you can't see the blue, so it should be fine. Just pretend I'm not just wearing a basic shirt underneath it because I only have Lolita blouses in white, so I just don't have a black Lolita blouse with like the ruffles. So yeah, that's... oh well. Okay, let's just start. Where did we... is this it? Yeah. What were we doing? Were we coming back from Yuka's mansion? I think that's what we were doing. I actually wonder if we will meet Yuka in this episode, which if we don't, that will be so funny that I dressed up like this and we aren't even gonna meet her. Yeah, let's just see it. But the further we go into the story, the more we see her, so probably... although I'm not sure if we can do it in like this hour. Oh well, let's just go and see where the story goes. Akane frowns solemnly. Yeah, I bet. To be honest, the first time we met her, I was really afraid of her. I mean, she said all those weird things, and when I met her after that... You met her after that? Oh right, I never... Sorry girl. Oh right, I never told you. Actually, a couple of days after that, I saw Yuka near my house. She said something about how she wants to be happy. That's seemingly innocent. Akane scratches her cheek with an awkward smile. Looking back... Akane, stop having the pauses because I think you've stopped talking. Looking back at it now, I guess I'm more of a scaredy cat than I think. I was terrified when she approached me, so I couldn't really say anything back to her. Aww. Akane, you are so gullible. But thinking back on it now, I guess she just wanted someone to play with her. Could be. I guess I shouldn't think too hard about it. It just makes me feel bad. It feels the same way Akane does. Yet somehow he can't quite shake off his suspicion about this Yuka girl. Yuji, that one brain cell you have there, it's clinging so hard, like you're nearly onto something, but I know you will just dismay every thought you have anyways. She acted completely innocent the whole time they were talking, looking as pleasant and adorable as her cherubic appearance suggested. At one point, Shinto even whispered into Kyoji's ear that he wouldn't mind getting another little sister if she were like this girl. I mean... oh well. From Shinta, that's saying a lot, as he lives in a household dominated by the woman, where he and his dad don't have much of a say. But honestly, I was kind of relieved when I left that place. I mean, the house, it's kind of suffocating. You too, Maki-kun? I felt the same way. I mean, it's a pretty house, but it has this really dark atmosphere. Oh, you sweetheart. Maybe it's haunted. Oh, he mumbles. Hey, Aoi, cut that out. You shouldn't say scary stuff like that. But maybe that's why things are so bad for them. Also, I'm gonna turn up the voices. Yeah. You see it on TV a lot, like some lingering malice, or the spirits of elders, or a ghost that's haunting the house curses the family with misfortune. Oh yeah, you'll love those kinds of stories. Oh god, I forgot Kika is a really big scaredy cat. Namiki-san, could you please not say stuff like that? But maybe the house really is the reason both of them are so sick. Hey, Misono-san, not you too. Oh yeah, the humidity. I mean, the climate in Japan is different from abroad. Maybe the house's architecture is foreign and is meant for a different climate, but the humidity is very different, so it's very uncomfortable to live in. Oh, maybe you're right. I guess it isn't healthy for them if the house is too damp. They slowly start walking back. They pass through the gate-like gap in the trees. As they pass by the well again, someone calls out to Kyoji. Hey. Ooh! Ayo! Oh. Hello there. I mean, if he dropped the glasses, he could be a lot hotter. I'm just gonna say that. The glasses, they make you look kind of like like an anime character, let's be real. I mean, he would go... Okay, visually, I don't know who this character is, okay? I didn't want to spoil myself with the story. But visually, he kind of looks like he would get together with Yamiko. A tall man sways to his feet under the shade of the trees. He's wearing a worn-out, filthy coat, and his face is covered in stubble. He He doesn't look much different from the vagrants that sleep curled up in the corner of the train station. But Kyoji and the others see something about him that sets him apart from those people. His eyes. You can see his eyes for his glasses? I guess. A pair of keen eyes is visible behind his sunglasses. Even with how deeply hidden they are within his sunken eye sockets, those eyes stare at Kyoji and the others with a sharp, severe look as if piercing through them. His gaze is so fierce, Kyoji wouldn't be surprised if he tried to stab them right then and there. It's like he's a wolf eyeing his prey. The man stands in front of them, looking at each of them up and down a few times as if somehow appraising them. His eyes seem to linger on Kika for an especially long time. I mean, she is pretty. She retreats a couple of steps, looking a bit frightened. Who are you? And Kyoji suddenly snaps at him. Akane tugs on his sleeve. She shakes her head, making it clear that she doesn't want him to get involved with this man. Is he a detective? You kids, you just left that mansion. Was there someone inside? Kyoji gazes directly at him, refusing to look away. He gets the feeling that looking away would somehow be admitting defeat. The others exchange confused gazes behind him. They're not sure they should be talking to this dangerous-looking man. He's probably just a detective, come on. We were told not to talk to strangers. Everyone, let's go. You mean strangers like that old woman who dragged you inside of her house? That you willingly went into? Make it make sense. Akane makes that assertion in a clear voice. Let's go, Kyoji. Kyoji begins to walk away, despite Shinta pulling on his arm. His voice is so familiar. Hanasu. Who would say Hanasu in that way? God, his voice is so familiar. Told not to talk to strangers, eh? Huh. Kyoji can hear the man scoffing at them. God, his voice is so familiar. Who are you? I have heard that voice. Please tell me your name. I want to set you up. Then you shouldn't be walking into a stranger's mansion, should you? Grrr! Did you just growl at him? What the f- Kyoji, ignore him. Let's just go. Kyoji, stop barking at them, old man. Oh my god. Everyone walks away with hurried steps. They rush past the Hokora, down the staircase, and out of the shrine ground. God, I want to know who that man is. His voice was so goddamn familiar. Really familiar. Akane only speaks up again once they reach the trail that leads to the shrine's entrance. Who was that guy? He was so creepy. I've never seen him around these parts. You don't think he's... Kyoji drops his voice to a whisper while looking at the rest of the group. Maybe it's him, the guy behind all the disappearances? Yeah, he just looks like a detective. Or maybe he's just like running the village's grounds, like he just saw this building and was like, they aren't paying money for having this property, what's going on? We shouldn't jump to such thoughtless conclusions. Spot how scared she must be from the man staring. Kika has remained calm. I mean, he looks like that kind of guy who'd totally be up to something. I mean, he does, but... They go down the trail. The school comes into view between the trees. Upon returning to the classroom, they find nearly everyone else has beaten them back. SADASHIMA and his crew are missing, but that doesn't come as a surprise. What does come as a surprise is that everyone, without exception, looks terribly confused. What's the matter? Akane calls out to a nearby girl. Sensei is... She points to the teacher's desk. Their teacher is standing there upright, his hands gripping the desk. Did Sensei do something? We tried talking to him, but no matter what he say, he doesn't answer at all. So is it Yuka controlling him? Like she was too busy talking to them, or is like the dude, the Gore screaming short, whatever the fuck is his name, controlling him and he was too busy being in the mansion? The teacher stands rooted in place, as still as a statue. It's almost like he's staring at something, but his focus eyes don't seem to be looking at anything. What do we do? Oh, we ask. Their map is in her hand. I don't know what we can do. Let's just turn it in, I guess? Akane takes the map from Aoi and walks to the teacher's desk. Sensei, we're supposed to turn this in, right? Sensei? His lack of reaction is eerie. Koji waves a hand in front of the teacher's eyes, but he doesn't even blink. Should we, like, call an ambulance for him? Yeah, you should. You should call an ambulance. I'll go call the teacher from the class next door. When Kika tries to leave the classroom, something strange happens. The classroom door suddenly opens. Just then, the teacher, who had been standing upright up until now, suddenly bends at the waist. His upper body falls forward. After that, his body spasms violently a few times. What? Wait, I need to read that again. Yeah. Wait. The classroom door suddenly opens. Kika screams, but behind her, behind her, like, the Sandman starts spasming. What opened the door? Was it... What? That doesn't make sense. Akane clings to Kyoji in fear. Kyoji stands on guard too. But after a moment, the teacher stops convulsing. He stands up properly again, a wide grin now visible on his face. Wait a minute. Wait. The classroom door opened by itself. The teacher started spasming. And now he's alive again. Is that creature-like thing... Can it turn invisible? And just enter a human's body to control it? Did that just happen? That's the only logical way I can explain this. Huh? Is it that? Hey, ah! Welcome back to class. Welcome home. Spreads his arms wide and nods a few times. The maps. Bring out your maps. Submit them, yes? Of course you are. Of course you will. Teacher snatches the map from Akane's hand, practically tearing it from her grip. Yes, wonderful. Very wonderful map. An A+. He takes out a red pen from his breast pocket, which he uses to draw an A+, adorned with flowers before returning the map to Akane. They with flower. Oh my god. Class is dismissed. Dismissed. Now everyone, goodbye. Everyone's staring at him in disbelief. The teacher walks out of the classroom, swinging his arms and legs like he's in a parade. What was that? I don't know, guess he went crazy? It's the only plausible answer. I mean, you should tell that to the other teachers. And also maybe call the police or an ambulance or both. Call something. This is not normal. But how and why did the door open on its own? I swear, if what I said was real. Fucking freaky. It didn't look like someone entered the classroom though. Was that some kind of prank? Wait. If he can turn invisible, is odd things that he like hides in his cloak invisible as well? Is that how Yuka just suddenly disappears? Like she just hides inside of his cloak or dress or whatever the fuck he has. And that's how she looks like she isn't there? Is that it? Miss Kyoji imagining things, or did the teacher come to his senses? Question mark at the exact moment that happened. The Sandman enters the classroom, taking the other teacher's place. Oh, so it wasn't the Sandman this whole time. So it was a different teacher. Huh? I thought it was him because of the voice. Okay. It's almost time for the final homeroom session that ends the day. You should tell this teacher what happened. Right? The Sandman glances at the hallway from time to time like he's unsure what to make of a spectacle from earlier. Did he see that and not just say any... Bestie, you literally saw what happened a minute ago. Why aren't you doing anything about it? Oh, what happened to him? We don't know either. Akane answers, looking puzzled. Ando nods with his usual unmotivated expression. He just doesn't care. Fine then. What's this, by the way? I just heard like a loud like roar. I was like, is my computer going to literally fly away? But no, it's the washing machine. I forgot that I turned on the washing machine while I record this video. Oh god, because it was quiet until now and just suddenly it just sped up. I'll probably do this video until the washing machine stops washing. Yes, this is the map of Nishimori Shrine. We made it for an assignment last period. Even he doesn't know? Huh. Oh, he still went ahead with that assignment. Oh? There's a house around there? Yes, sir. Okane's expression makes it clear she thinks, why else would we draw it? But she nods obediently nonetheless. Ando stares at Kika's drawing of the mansion, puzzled. That's strange. I don't think I've ever heard anything about anyone living there. And in such a respectable house at that. Maybe he means no ill will by it, but something about the tone of his remark seems insulting. Hanakane replies, her voice is harsh. There was definitely a house there. We think that it's possible the house was recently rebuilt there. The house's residents seem to have some medical complications, so they lead a quiet life and rarely leave the premises. I see. I suppose it would make sense I would know of them then. Well, enough of that.
では、ホームルームを始めます。
Let's begin homeroom then. Sandman claps his hands, putting a close to the matter. Nothing much happened after homeroom. Today really was strange though. After dinner, Kyoji goes back to his room. As he fiddles aimlessly with one of his monster figurines, Kyoji thinks to himself, is this a new song? No, it's not. The strange way the assignment ended today, his reunion with that girl, Yuka, in the mansion at Mount Nishimori. Lastly, that strange, suspicious guy. Was one strange thing after another. The thought that something strange must be going on leaves him restless. Probably overthinking things. You aren't. Weird shit is happening. After saying that to pull himself together, Kyoji reaches out for his guitar and starts his daily routine of practice. When he touches the strings while picking it up, he let out a shrill, dissonant sound. Makes him feel like he's just been forced to gulp down something nasty. That feeling lingers in his chest. Good morning, let's go. Is that like a tiny dot? I just noticed the tiny dot on... Is it? Yeah, it is on the drawing, not on my screen. Akana is, once again, standing cheerfully at his front door. Kyoji groggily scratches his messy hair. Shio came up with the doorbell. How much do you want this man to not fail? Like, just lead your own life, let him fail by being late, he has to learn. Like, how will he start working if he can't even go to fucking school? Come on, why are you always so slovenly? I'll go get dressed. Alright, I'll wait. Oh, Yamiko-ne-chan, good morning. Just as Kyoji starts preparing to leave, Yamiko comes into the living room. Good morning, Akane-chan. Thank you for coming every morning. Let's have some coffee and chat while you wait. Shall we? Sure, I'd love to. Akane and Yamiko have always gotten along, but they've been getting closer every day. Honestly, they should date, because they probably have more to talk about than Akane and Kyoji. Kyoji and Akane naturally walk beside each other, talking about silly things. Just a few days ago, this sight was quite unusual, but oddly enough, it now feels like a completely natural part of their routine. What's wrong, Kyoji? Nothing. Kyoji shakes his head. What? Go on, say it. Like I said, it's nothing. Wasn't sure what to expect during his first day of school here. We never imagined he could feel so serene already. Good morning. Akane opens the door to the classroom, cheerful as ever. Morning. But then Kyoji bumps into Akane, who was abruptly frozen in her tracks. What's wrong, Akane? Eyes are fixed on the blackboard. That's when Kyoji sees it too. Who was it? Who drew this? He slams his bag against the floor. There's a picture scrawled over the blackboard. It's poorly drawn, but that only makes it even more obscene and malicious. Clearly depicts Kyoji and Akane in the nude. Both of them are pinned down by multiple stick figures. Most of all, he sees what's drawn between their legs. Written in a speech bubble above the drawing is, Kyoji-kun, no, stop it, let us go. The words are written in colorful chalk. Is that what happened at the shrine? I mean, I kind of guessed it, but like, Kyoji was the one who did it? Damn, that's kind of... Ooh, I don't know. He thought they could forget about it, that they could move past it and start over. So much for that. Kyoji slowly looks around the classroom. He spots Sadashima's group sitting near the back of the classroom, smirking at him. Wait. So... there were people who saw you doing that at the shrine? Or were they like your classmates? Was it you? Did you shitheads do this? Kyoji! Ignoring Akane, Kyoji storms towards them, violently knocking over desks left and right. Why do you just assume this? Before Kyoji can grab him, Sadashima dodges away. Wow, the new kid's so violent. Shut up, just answer me, did you draw that crap? That makes it seem like you kinda have, but how would he know? How would he know? I've got nothing to do with this. It was him, Sadashima drew it. How does he know? Shinta's voice rings out from somewhere. Only once Kyoji glances downward does he realize Shinta's voice came from down by the floor. One of Sadashima's thugs has Shinta's arm pinned down, pressing him against the classroom's floor. Was Shinta trying to fight them? Honestly, Shinta is the best character. Oh, Shinta, my man. I'm sorry, Kyoji. I'm sorry, I tried to stop him, but... Kyoji returns his gaze to Sadashima. Right now, Kyoji feels like he could kill him without a moment's hesitation. Sadashima puffs out his chest and plants himself in front of Kyoji. Man, I never knew. You two hooked up a long time ago, huh? Some of your old classmates were kind enough to tell me. They told me how they dragged you and Kazuyagi-san out, stripped you naked, and forced you to fuck each other in front of everyone. And... they're just going to school. There's nothing happening with that. Excuse me? Sadashima's face is suddenly only a hand's breadth from his own. Well, it is rape. Like, yeah, it is. It was forced, logically. I heard you two fucked real hard. Unprotected too. Nasty stuff. Does that count as rape? Oh wait, I guess not. You didn't actually do it. Little Kyoji kept screaming, stop it, like a bitch. Slacky's all laugh in unison too. You little... Just as Kyoji raises his fist to punch Sadashima, his eyes widen in shock. A loud crack echoes through the class, the sound of Akane slapping Sadashima in the face. And here's one more. She backhands him with another slap across the other cheek. And another. Sadashima reels away, dazed, as Akane's hands become a blur. Taken by surprise, Sadashima can't recover in time. As he staggers back, she continues her flurry of slaps. As much as she's slapping him, there might be a solid punch or two in there. Oh, you little cutout! He might finish her, you asshole! To finish him off, I'm gonna kick him square in the crotch. Oh my fucking god. Okay, first off, that thing that happened, Did they report it everywhere? And if they reported it, why the fuck would they return to the same village where the people who forced them to do that are still there? Why would they be allowed to return there? Why would they even be there? Please don't tell me they never told anyone, because fucking hell. Seriously, people have to start telling other people shit. Letting out a little squeal like a frog that's just been stepped on. Sadashima topples to the ground. Sadashima-san! Fuck you, Kazuyagi, what have you done to... What? You want me to kick you in the nuts too? Look at this furious roar echoes through the classroom. Actually redeeming arc, Akane. Akane, I kind of fuck with you now. Not in that way, though. You've had enough of that. But like... this is kind of badass of you, okay? I'm really pissed off right now, you know? My hands hurt and my legs feel gross from having to kick his nasty junk. Ah, damn it, this is disgusting. I hate this. Come at me if you want, but I'm in a really shitty mood right now, so don't expect any mercy from me. Akane says, embraces herself. However, her attack on Sadashima seems to have been so ruthless that the most he can manage is groaning painfully while lying on the floor. Good for you, Akane. That might be why his goons seem declined to mess with her. They're all flinching away from her gaze. You fucking pussies. Pussies. As for Kyoji, he can't keep up with her anger. All he can do is simply stare at her, eyes wide open. Kazuyagi Akane just made a perfect comeback. This is what she was like before Kyoji moved away. Strong-willed, brave, terrifying when angered, and undefeated in a scuffle. Kyoji was never a quite all well-behaved kid. Far from it. He often found himself pitted against nasty brats. He's like Sadashima. Kyoji's flooded with relief for some reason. And in this situation, he somehow manages to smile. What's with you, Kyoji? What's so funny? Nodding. I just thought you're pretty great. Huh? Kyoji turns progressively more and more red over the course of several seconds. Yeah, I think I'm in love with you. Don't make her flustered, like the goons might come for her. Like, don't make her flustered. Hey, hold on, wait a minute, why are you saying stuff like a time like this? I can't believe you. If you got time to say that, why didn't you help Maki-kun instead? Oh yeah, he's laying on the ground still. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyoji steps up to the boy, pinning Shinta down. Sadashima's goon looks visibly shaken. Get out of the way, will ya? What did you say, you? I think your boss is lying over there. Do you want to end up like he did last time? How about it? This time, it'll just be you and me. The boy's expression contours. He's likely remembered the awful state Kyoji left Sadashima in back then. Kyoji squats down next to Shinta. Sorry, Shinta, you okay? Your one sorry excuse of a friend, you know? Took you long enough. Shinta gets up, rubbing his pinned arm. Sorry, man. If I buy you a burger, you'll forgive me, right? Sure, but not just a single burger. You're getting me a combo. Sure, we'll make it someplace with value meal. No deal. I have to be served 100% beef. I mean, they do say it's 100% beef. You should probably get back to your seats. Homeroom's about to start. Kika, who should have at some point, tells them this. She claps her hands, dusting the chalk off of her palm, and gives them a soft smile. Aoi is behind her, wiping away the last traces of the scribble drawing from the backboard. Aoi is just such a sweetheart, and Kika is probably the most sane right now. I actually wonder how you get to Aoi's route when she nearly never appears. When he looks around, he sees his other classmates picking up the desk he knocked down. It makes him feel awkward. It's like he stepped into a scene of some teenage drama movie. Still, it doesn't feel bad at all. Misono-san, Aoi, thank you. No, it was sort of cathartic. Kika then softly adds, if a little jealous. Huh? So, what happened here? Endo steps into the classroom, his eyes wide with surprise. All the desks and chairs had been moved back into place. Sadashima is still riffing on the floor with all his lackeys wearing strange expressions around him. It's clear something happened here. Kyoji is willing to say he's the one who put on Sadashima. He parts his lips, ready to take the blame, but then another boy sitting a short distance away speaks up first. Nothing happened, sir. Nothing in particular. Here, Jinno. One boy whispers and hands Kyoji's bag, which he slammed against the floor right after walking into the classroom. I'm sorry, I was so scared of Sadashima, I could only stand by and watch. It's fine, don't worry about it. Kyoji taps him on the shoulder and heads back to his seat, only to find that Akane is surrounded by girls. As their eyes meet, they smile at each other naturally. Even after seeing that drawing, everyone in class still treats them the same way. For now, that is enough. But Sama looks around the classroom, confused. Sadashima-kun, are you sure nothing happened? Your face looks a little red. Sadashima finally gets to his feet and rubs his cheeks, looking away. No, nothing happened. Okay, he's taking it like a man, finally. Kyoji's eyes widen in shock. This is a surprise. Knowing Sadashima, Kyoji assumed he'd go crying to Ando. But maybe he thinks he'd lost too much face by doing so. Or maybe... Are you sure? Well, that's fine then. As far as Ando is concerned, everyone's claims that nothing happened are more important than what he can see with his own eyes. Then everyone get to your seat. I'm starting homeroom. After that, classes pass by without a hitch. Sadashima's cronies don't bother Kyoji or his friends. When break time, during third period comes around, they just sit quietly in the corner. After third period, they disappear from the classroom and don't show up again for the rest of the day. How can they just do that? I want to do that as well. Do I need to be like a bad guy for me to just walk out of school and nothing will happen? I want to do that as well. It's a little hard to speak to Akane right now though. None of their classmates say anything, but whenever he approaches her, she blushes and avoids him. But even so, during fourth period, Shinta passes him a note. It's from Kazuyagi. She left it with me last break. It's a page from a notebook, folded up like origami. Kyoji opens it up, nearly tearing it by mistake. Yeah, that would be me. I'd probably tear it, I'm not gonna lie. Why do girls always have to make things so hard to read? Jeez. After opening it with some difficulty, he reads what she wants to meet during lunch break in front of the special school ward's biology classroom. Okay. Oh. When he arrives there, he finds Akane standing with her hands on her waist. She immediately rushes towards him. What's with you? You've already gotten into enough trouble with Sadashima. If you punched him again, who knows what they would do to you. I mean, yeah, but Akane... I bet you didn't know because you transferred after it happened, but everybody else knows all about it. Oh god, Akane must have had fucking hell living in that town when everybody knows what happened to her. Oh my god. Kyoji's mouth hangs open. Oh my god, Akane. Jesus Christ. But don't worry, I kick their asses, and whenever anyone teases me about it, I get them too. It's all good. How is it all good? Oh my god, you're stronger than me. Like, if this happened... Well, actually, I would probably do this. Like, if I was like a kid, you can't move by yourself, so I would just have to take it as well. Oof. Akane cracks a cool smile. It's not all good at all. Learning that Akane had to deal with this while he was gone casts a shadow over his heart. Feels pathetic, even if it was beyond his control. Akane was enduring this pain and suffering all by herself. She leans against the wall. Whenever she shifts, her skirt flaps prettily. Nothing happened, girl. Anyways, nothing ended up happening, so it's stupid to worry about it. Don't let it bother you, no matter what people say. When the sunlight shining on her through the window, she smiles as if none of this concerns her at all. So just forget about that idiot Sadashima, okay? Then Akane snaps her fingers, as if annoyed. But he totally had me fooled. I thought he was more decent than this. Koji leans against the wall next to her. You didn't exactly look like you minded his attention, though. It's kinda nasty coming from you, Koji, not gonna lie. Akane throws an upturned glance at Koji with a frown. I mean... Aww... I mean, you know, when there's somebody who seems that he likes you, you don't really want to think badly of him, right? Well, I guess in the end, he just didn't actually feel that way, though. Huh? No, don't misunderstand me here. It's not like I had a thing for him, too. It's just... That is so sad. It was the first time someone treated me like a girl. That doesn't mean I mind you treating me like I'm not a girl, though. Kyoji, take this information and make her feel like the prettiest princess out there, okay? If you don't fucking, like, take her on a date, buy her, like, flowers and I don't fucking know what she likes. And, like, take her to really cute places and, like, concerts and just tell her she dresses prettily. Like, motherfucker, who are you? Do you have a heart? Fuck off. You better, like, cover her in roses and, like, plushies and shit. It's just that I'm kind of, you know, kind of crude and no one ever said sweet things about me like that, so why are you panicking like that? She's just trying to explain that she had a crush on Sadashima because he was treating her nice. Kyoji says with a smirk, gazing at Akane's face. All I've been saying is huh or but you're getting worked up for no reason. Akane turns very red. Don't tease me. Am I though? You totally are. Gosh, I can't believe you. You've always been like this, Kyoji. Watching Akane seething so energetically makes him happy for some reason. But it's fine, I guess. Everyone covered for me. Plus, that was my first time I got to sock someone in a while. I feel refreshed. Hooligan. You're the last one who gets to call people like that. Akane angrily puffs up her cheeks. Kyoji taps her on the shoulder. Come on, let's get going. If we don't get to the school store soon, there won't be any buns left. I've got a bento. Well, I need to get a bun. But as he sets off, Kyoji whispers quietly, "You're plenty girly already." That's the best you can do as a compliment, Kyoji. Huh? After a moment, Akane catches up with him. Hey, Kyoji, wait, what did you just say? Please don't reply, please say something a lot better. Or don't say anything, I guess. I didn't say anything. Why, you did too, say something for sure. I didn't, buzz off. Fucking hell, Kyoji. What did you just say, you hooligan? She whacks him hard on the back of the head, but even that makes him smile. I think this is a good time to end. I don't know if this is like half an hour. I know it's not an hour because the washing machine hasn't stopped, but I need a break. Thank you for watching this episode. Bye bye!